from our newsroom in Washington, in color, this is the CBS Evening News with Walter Cronkite and Dan Rather.
Good evening. This is Walter Cronkite reporting on the Democratic National Convention. This will become the basis of how the party will choose its candidate to nominate for presidency. We began the convention with Carl Albert taking the podium as the chair of the convention in order to maintain peace within the audience. He did this in a very non-peaceful manner by calling out Republican Party nominee Nixon and how his success as a candidate will lead to ruins for us as a nation. We will now go to interviews with Dan Rather. Thank you.
Good day, this is Dan Rather live here at the 1968 Democratic Convention floor. I am surrounded by delegates, protesters, and journalists here today. Fortunately, I had a chance to interview political leader Fannie Lou, Julian Bond, and Mayor Richard Daley from Chicago. This is what they had to say.
Okay. So, my name is Richard Daley, the mayor of Chicago.
It is important to remember that Mayor Daley made a shoot-to-kill order which led to 11 people being killed, 90 police officers being injured, and over 2,000 being arrested. This is important to remember as Mayor Daley answers different questions throughout the convention dealing with police brutality and discrimination.
Good question. So I think that protesters are misinformed. They have goodwill in their hearts, but they are misinformed on a lot of the issues. We have a lot of delegates that represent what they believe in, and I believe it is the best way to talk about their issues rather than just running on the streets, rioting, destroying properties, or anything that might stem from the protests.
Our view is to de-escalate in the Vietnam War. It's becoming such a long war that people are losing their lives and people don't even know why they're going over there to fight. The majority of them are black draftees, and that is unfair to blacks who are currently in America fighting for their own freedom.
I think we should slowly de-escalate and try to negotiate with the other side to come to a conclusion, or a ceasefire. We can start after that, begin negotiations for each side to find a common issue.
I think our first steps are just to admit our wrongdoings in Vietnam. We're trying to control another nation with their own problems, internal problems, when we have problems here of our own, like war on poverty and civil rights.
Protesters finally took the floor, and eventually a representative from the protesters stood up and demanded for his voice to be heard. They established their own nominee for the presidency by the name of Pegasus. Pegasus will represent all of their ideas and all of the issues that they believe are not being talked about by the main audience members of the convention.